What's up, guys? My Darth Vader came in from Figuarts. I got him with that. I think it's a free display because they're charging like basically the same for the version where that doesn't come with the base, but that's the base right here. Just want to show it to you in detail. These stormtroopers are not Figuarts stormtroopers. They're Bandai stormtroopers. I think these are the best stormtroopers ever made, but that's debatable. So, you know, but these guys look very, very accurate to stormtroopers. Anyway, so just want to show you the diorama. It's basically like a base diorama type of thing. It has these little holes here, so I'm thinking that something is coming along the line, maybe with some other figure from Figuarts, because I think this is like for some kind of like structure, maybe like a fence. See right here. So there he is. I know that Luke is coming with an alternate head for this guy in particularly, an unmasked head. So I think that's pretty cool. But I really like this. This is really awesome. Look at the detail on this. That's really, really cool. Very awesome. Very nice base or display or whatever you want to call it, diorama. But so the regular version comes like this. He's pretty well articulated. I'll tell you what are the good things and bad things about this guy, this figure. Oh, by the way, I just got my Spidey. This is, you know, Marvel Legends is rocking right now, man. They're pumping out some really great figures. This is one of the best Spider-Mans I've ever had. He didn't come with this book bag. This is from the Mayfex Spider-Man, the DX version. So it fits him pretty well, and so it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool figure. Anyway, so let me go back to what I'm talking about. Yeah, this guy's pretty awesome. Very awesome. They sculpted the cape pretty cool. I wish they would have done a cloth cape, sort of like on the Mayfex Batman, the 2.0 version, whatever. Okay, so this guy is really awesome, okay? But he has an issue, which is his height. His height, I pulled his legs down. I pulled his legs down because the Figuarts have that joint here. He's basically the same height. He probably is taller than the Stormtrooper from the Figuarts, but from the Bandai, he's basically like the same size. See right there? They're basically the same size. So yeah, that's a little, that's the thing that bugs me, because, you know, Darth Vader's supposed to be pretty tall. Like, I don't know, he's above 6 feet. He's like 6'6" or 6'4". He's pretty tall. So that's the only thing that bugs me. But what I do is I just take a little stand, like one of these, and I stand up next to the stormtroopers, and it works. You know, he's a little taller and it looks better that way. Let's see. So yeah, that's what I do. But he's a great figure. It's a great figure. I love the ab crunch he has. You guys know me. I'm into the ab crunch articulation thing. So, you know, it's very important to me that a figure has really good articulation, especially in ab crunch. So this guy has a really nice joint and a torso. You know, I mean, you're not expecting acrobatic from a Darth Vader figure, you know, but it's pretty good. It goes all the way back, it goes side to side, and it goes frontwards too, like that much. So that's pretty cool. And his shoulder articulation is pretty cool too. Look at that. He can do the 360 that way. He has a bicep swivel. He has a double jointed elbow, and his hands are pretty cool. He comes with a unlit saber right here. Can you see it? There you go. And it's pretty well detailed. You know, comes with the lit saber, and I like it very much. He looks pretty cool with it. There. Usually holds it sort of like downward like that. His leg articulation is pretty good. You know, the knee goes as far as you want. His pivot is pretty good, which is awesome. He even has a little joint here. No peg hole here. And yeah, the legs here extend, so he is a bit shorter than he looks in this video. I pulled the legs down because I want him to be as tall as possible. The cape has two little pegs here in the back, so you can peg it to. But I like posing the cape like this, like he's on a kind of wind pose position. Kind of cool. I like the skirt in here. It's a three-piece skirt. Actually, he looks better without the cape for some reason to me. This is the mat. This is the head. And they even did little detail inside. The helmet does not come off. It does not come off, but it looks pretty cool, man. So I took off his cape accidentally, and yeah, he looks pretty cool just with the lower cape. And it's a three-piece cape. See, 1, 2, 3, and it's kind of posable. So if you spread him with his legs, sort of like, I don't know, doing some kind of like Darth Maul kind of thing, the cape does not hinder his articulation. You know, so that's pretty cool. He can go as far as that much forward. His feet can do that far. Seems pretty limited here. Let me see, and the other foot. Sometimes you get a stiff joint. Yeah, that's as far as it goes right there. And it does also have like a rotation joint here along with the pivot, which is pretty awesome. The pivot joint. It's pretty cool. That helps a lot for posing. He came really well protected too. Like he had all this like plastic coverings, like covering the inside of his like ab and the inside of his legs, and it was all over the place. It was kind of hard to take off too because it was, but that is pretty cool. It's when you pull it out of the package, it seems like you're getting a high quality figure, which you are. It's, you know, it's a really nice figure. So the only gripe I have is that I wish he was taller. And yeah, that's it. Put this on. I'm looking forward to seeing reviews on the Mafex one. I was really disappointed with my Mafex Spider-Man because I can't really pose him that much because he's so loose. The joints are so loose. I noticed in some of the other videos the Mafex Batman 2.0 has issues with looseness in some joints. This guy has no issues with looseness. He's just pretty well made. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Mafex one because originally I was going to buy that one until I saw Anthony Custom talk about this SH one, and I decided to get this one. So I don't know. I want to see how that turns out. The Mafex one comes with a cloth cape, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it might be taller, it might be the same height, I don't know. This guy's okay. It's just that he's not as tall as he should be, you know, but he's pretty good. Oh, he comes with these pieces. This one, you know, you take off this right here, so when he gets his hand cut off in the movie, you can do the same thing here. See, pretty cool, right? And then he has some of the force, like when he's doing a force hand sets. He brings like 3 hand sets, maybe 4, I'm not sure. Let's see. So he comes with this hand right here. That's like a force hand right there. So it has a little hinge right here. His head doesn't have great articulation, but it's okay. It's not that bad. Let me put on the force Force hand. Surprisingly, I'm not getting any gas. Okay, so that's one of his hands right there for the Force. So pretty cool. Wish you could look down more, but it's kind of limited. And I like the paint job here. Really nice. Look at that. That's really nice paint job. This piece right here is loose. It's a loose piece. It's a belt, and it's loose. It's not attached to any of the parts here. So overall, just a great figure. What else? Yeah, the unlit saber is pretty cool. One bad thing about it, you can't attach it to his belt unless you get a little creative and take some tack, right, and somehow attach it that way, I guess. Something like that. Not very good, but oh well. You guys know what I mean. Let's see me try one more time right there. Something like that. Kind of cheap. But yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely getting the Luke to go with this guy, and I am getting the Hot Toys version of him because he's one of my favorite villains of all time. And yeah, it's a great figure. This is the box right here. I gotta do this pose. This pose is nice. And he does seem taller here than the Stormtroopers, but these are the SH Stormtroopers. I still think he's not tall enough, even in these pictures. Like, I think he should be a little bit taller. Like, he looks huge, man, in New Hope and in some other movies. He's a really big dude. So, but that's always been a problem with SH Figuarts. You know, their figures are always like kind of small, you know, not like really 6-inch, but like 5.5 or barely 6. So, but I had to get this guy because he's just awesome, and he might be the best Darth Vader in 1/6 scale. He might, I mean 1/12 scale, 1/12 scale. But I'm looking forward to the Mayfix one, and after that, I don't think anyone else is making anymore. Bandai did one, the kids, but it's not that great unless you do a custom and you take pieces off like other, like the Black Series one, and I mean, I don't know, but that one looks good. But I don't know, I don't think it's better than this one. And the Mayfix one, I doubt it will be better. But I'm looking forward to seeing any surprises on that one, because it does look good. And yeah, guys, so definitely a really cool figure. Am I recording? Okay, yes I am. Sometimes I forget to look and I don't even know if I'm recording, which is pretty crazy. So let me put on the saber on him and end this video with Darth Vader holding his saber and doing the Force. And, let's see. Gotta get a better place to do my videos because it's really uncomfortable doing it like this. This table barely has any room to. So I'm selling some dioramas, guys. I did a large scale one, which is the one you see here, right next to the Darth Vader stuff. This thing. And apparently, if you do like a really nice job and you want to sell something that big, this is pretty big. You know, people don't want to spend a lot of money, so it's kind of like discouraging. So what I'm gonna be doing is, because I noticed that if you do like quality work, but if you do it in like smaller scale, like a smaller wall, you know, like let's say one of these walls like that with a hole in it and a sidewalk, that sells real quick. Sells like bam, like really quick. So but that's what I'm gonna be doing. But I'm gonna make those walls really nice, like high quality. I'm gonna put piping and lights in them and electrical stuff, like not actual electrical stuff, but you know, stuff that you see on brick walls that are, you know, electrical. And it's gonna look really nice, and I'm gonna be selling them because that's apparently what sells, not these large scale things. These large ones take a long time to sell, and they don't sell like, you know, you put a lot of freaking work into this and you want to make it high quality, and apparently, you know, if you put a lot of stuff into it, it doesn't pay off because customers don't want to spend a lot of money on a diorama. That's what it seems like, because a lot of dudes that were gonna buy it bailed out. You know, they were like, yeah, I want to buy it, and then at the last minute when it, you know, they just bail out. So, but when I sold the smaller walls, it was pretty smooth, you know. Everything went well and there was no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing just like smaller scale dioramas, sort of like the Darth Vader thing, which is one wall, smaller scale, and a base, you know, that. So that's what people really want, I guess, because that's what they buy. This guy is awesome. I feel like getting another one, and he comes with all these switchable parts, which is freaking awesome. Marvel Legends is rocking right now. So, you know, get this figure before it goes up in price, because some of the Marvel Legends are going up in price, like the Wolverine, which was you know, one of these figures from Marvel Legends, the Puck series one. He's now going for like a lot more than, you know, and he's hard to get. So yeah, try to get some of these really nice Marvel Legends that now are being made, so you won't have to pay a lot of money for them. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And my Thor is pretty awesome, like I showed you guys. Pretty awesome figure. My Hobgoblin. Yeah guys, so yeah, SH Figuarts, man. Pretty cool figure. I think I covered all the articulation. And these are the Bandai Stormtroopers, which look awesome. Actually, I bought two other ones. I just haven't built them. It takes like a day to build two of them. So I got them right here. So I got two more boxes. So it's gonna be 4 Stormtroopers. And then I'm gonna pose them fighting the Alien Queen with the SH Figuarts aliens. And yeah, I have 4 of those. So it's gonna be pretty epic. Filming it and photographing it. It's gonna be pretty nice. So yeah, what else? I also got the R2-D2, the Bandai kit, because there's nothing that looks better than that right now. Just gotta build it, which sucks. But I'm not building kits. I'm just gonna build these Star Wars like Stormtrooper or the R2-D2 or the C-3PO, but I'm not building like spaceships or anything like that, you know. I'm just doing that because I really like Star Wars. So, and they're like the best ones. They look really nice and the articulation is pretty good. Revoltech pumped out some figures like the C-3PO, but the C-3PO doesn't look as good as the Bandai one, but it has way better articulation. So that was kind of like hard to decide on. So I bought the Bandai one because I got it for $18 and it looks amazing, but the articulation is not as good as the nowhere near as good as the Revoltech one. So I might actually get the C-3PO one day, I don't know. But enough talk about 1/12 scale. 1/6 scale, I will be getting some 1/6 scale figures in the future, and I might get my finally my Judge Dredd figure from Art Figures, because I love that figure. I just have to get it. I love that character. Yeah, getting the Darth Vader from Star Wars. and I might get an actual Stormtrooper from Hot Toys. So yeah, so Hot Toys Darth Vader, Hot Toys Stormtrooper, and I'm gonna get the art figures, Judge Dredd figure, because I just love that figure. But yeah, that in due time I will get those. All right, so what else is coming this week? I'll probably do an unboxing when I get the R2-D2 and the C-3PO from Bandai, their kits. And I'm also getting the Spider-Man 2099, which I think it's a freaking awesome figure too. Although I think this one's better because it comes with 2 heads and swappable hands and everything. So this guy, he wins the contest on the best Spider-Man. But this 2099 Spider-Man looks really, really cool. So I'm definitely getting that. It's on its way. And yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know what else. Oh, right. I might be doing some drawing videos, right? I've been doodling and trying to get back into sketching, so stay tuned. That's coming soon. I just gotta buy a little clamp so I can put my camera on it. It doesn't cost a lot. It's only like 25 bucks or 30 bucks. It's a clamp. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some drawing, Marvel, maybe DC, Marvel, DC, superheroes, maybe, I don't know, predators or creatures or something. And then I'm gonna be doing Photoshop stuff with the drawings. So I'll be coloring them. So that's gonna be really cool. And I'll be doing small scale dioramas. So you know, if any of you guys are interested, I will do some 1/6 scale. I've been asked by several people to do some 1/6 scale back walls for their figures. So I will try to do one and see how that goes. And yeah, so I'll probably do that. It takes me like 2 days to make one, and with really nice detail, you know, and stuff. Sometimes maybe more, maybe like 2.5 days, but they're pretty cool. They just hit me up if you want some rates, some prices, or if you have something in mind like a diorama. Just let me know, because I can do it. And what else? Oh yeah, you know, the fire effects. I will be getting the Tamashii explosions, because those things look really nice when you set up a little display, or even on your diorama, like for instance this right here. So yeah, I'm gonna get those. They're like 22 bucks. I hope they don't sell out, but there's so many stuff, there's so many things I want to get. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Avengers this week, so that's gonna be cool. So alright guys, this is Figuarts. Talk to you later.